It's on the screen. I've already seen episode 1, everything, okay? Episode 1 is free on Peacock, all right? I saw it. I've recorded my review. It will be up in a few hours. Episode 2, 3, and the rest, you have to pay $4.99 a month to watch the rest. Peacock is free for older content, older movies and things like that, even though some of their older content you do need to have the plan. But you can use Peacock for free, but for newer shows, you have to sign up to pay $4.99 a month. So you can sign up to pay it. So that's that, okay? Our girl Queenya Moore did her thing. It's refreshing. It's incredible. I love it. So I had so much to say. So look forward to my review in a few hours. What's up, my Finna love sisters? Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News. Now, y'all know Phaedra Parks. It's not someone that I post often. Every now and again, I'll post something about her, but I don't really post about her. But a few of you were in my DMs wanting me to react to her interviews that she's been doing, talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, if she would come back, and why she was promoting her new 2-part commercial. That girl over there said that when she was coming for a little sis. But all jokes aside, she's on the show on one of these streaming apps, and basically she have I think or 2-episode segment of a show that she's doing. So she's been promoting that, and she's also been promoting that she's on season 2 of the Real Housewife Ultimate Girls Trip. And so she's been talking about that. I will be talking about this part further in a different video. I will probably do a Lost Files Friday video where I include those older content, because I really want people to see where it all started. But during Phaedra Parks' interview, she did mention Queenya Moore's name. She said that how Queenya was one of the people who warned her about Brandi Glanville. Oh, let me add this because I don't want to confuse people. Brandi is also a part of the cast. So Brandi, Eva, Marcel, and other people are a part of the 2nd season of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. In the same way how people were calling around and asking Cynthia about Queenya Moore and all of these different things, the same thing happened. And when Queenya was asked about Brandi, she basically said, watch out for her. And that was that. Basically, get to know her for yourself, but be careful. And when Phaedra got to know Brandi for herself, she said she fell in love with Brandi. Brandi is amazing. Brandi is awesome. Brandi is simply misunderstood. The problem that I had with that is she had other people, not just Queenya, who told her to watch out for Brandi. But of course, Queenya Moore's name is the name that's going to bring clicks. Queenya Moore's name is the name that's going to bring headlines. Queenya Moore's name is the name that's going to make people want to watch and leave comments. Okay? And so because of that, she couldn't just mention the other housewives who warned her about Brandi, the other housewives that look like Brandi. No. I'm going to mention my black sister because it's acceptable for my black sister to get dragged and all of these things that happen. It's acceptable for her name to be in the title when it comes to drama. Now I get it. Phaedra Parks would sit there and pretend like, oh yeah, I just said a name. No big deal. I was doing an interview. But no, other people warned her about Brandi. But like I just said, Queenya Moore's name is going to bring clicks. Queenya even breathe and she makes the headlines. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? She's a queen. And so that's why the same thing with Cynthia Bailey. the woman that Cynthia had the issue with did not make the headlines of her interviews. The woman who she had the issue with, where she got upset because she felt Queenya Moore didn't have her back, was not the headline and the focus of her interview. Regardless if Queenya is her friend or not and she was hurt, the person that led to you having an argument should be the focus of your interview. But whose name was the focus of Cynthia Bailey tour that she went on promoting the show? Yep, Queenya Moore. They will not stop, okay? Now, I have more to say on this. The breakdown, Phaedra and Queenya current friendship status and all of that. I'm going to save it for the separate video. I'm trying to quickly come back and post my review of the first episode of the All Stars show. I'm going to end the whole Brandy and Queenya and Phaedra conversation here. Now, this was her answer to the Real Housewife of Atlanta question. The question was, what needs to happen for you to come back to Real Housewife of Atlanta? And Phaedra responded, probably a lot of things, okay? So a lot of things need to happen in order for her to come back. And then she continued, I did that for 8 seasons. Both of my kids were born on there. You got to get off the Titanic before it sinks. The boat is going down and I don't want to be on it while it's sinking. Even the most amazing show, I don't care how popular it is. If it's on and it's been on for more than 10 seasons, their ratings might be decent and good, but it's not the same compared to when the show first premiered because it's been on for a long time. So I don't know why people saying that the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings is not the same. How is that supposed to be a shock? This show been on forever. Dancing with the Stars ratings is not the same. It's still on, isn't it? 30 seasons. It's not getting canceled. People are still watching it, but the ratings is not as high as it used to be. And then, of course, people get used to a certain cast and certain storylines. All of the changes lead to you having to adjust to new people, understand new people, new storylines, new dynamics, and then throw the pandemic in it. It's a lot. So, of course, no one expects the Real Housewives of Atlanta to premiere the new season and for things to be the same when the entire cast, majority of them, are no longer there and people now have to adjust to new people. You have Candy and you have Queenya Moore. But Drew is still new and people are not here for Drew and decided to become a liar like that. And most people are not excited to see Drew back. Like, why are you here? But let me also talk about Drew real quick. Drew signed a guaranteed 2 seasons contract. So even if Bravo felt like, okay, we don't want her back, she signed a allegedly guaranteed 2 seasons at least contract. And so that's why she's back. Okay. And I'm sure Bravo could have found a loophole to get rid of her if they wanted to, 2 season contracts or not. It's like, okay, just allow her to come back, finish out her contract and whatever, or prove herself. So no big deal. But it's Candy and Queenya. And of course, yeah, Milo, but I'm talking about people who's been holding a peach for a long time. So of course, the rating's not going to be off the roof. But I guarantee you 100%, if that sinking ship had called Phaedra Parks and offered her a position and offered her the chance to come back and offered her millions of dollars, she would be back on that sinking ship. Miss me with that. You're doing 2 episodes, shows here and there on the app. You're doing the Ultimate Girls Trip. That's going to be on the app as well. You're on marriage boot camp without being a wife to the person you were on there with after spending years of dragging Queenya Moore for not being a wife, but being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that's where you ended and that relationship didn't work out, right? You have 150 jobs because you need the money. I get it. People have passion, all of that. But you are booking all of these different jobs because you need the streams of income. So there's no way a woman who booked a few episodes on, the Braxton's show, all right, Marriage Boot Camp, a few episodes here of an acting gig, and then the ultimate girl strip will say no to millions of dollars to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Miss me with the BS. Okay? Miss me with that. She would have been right there paddling. You know what I'm saying? Paddle, people. I'm on this boat. We ain't gonna sink. But of course, Miss Liar is going to come on and pretend like, oh no, it's my choice. I don't want to come back. Absolutely not. Oh, I'm going to take 150 jobs. But here's a check that's going to overpower and be more than all of the 150 jobs I'm doing. But I'm going to turn it down for Marriage Boot Camp. Yeah, girl, please. Girl, bye. The reason why I say that with so much confidence and conviction is that when they asked her in one of her other interviews, why did you decide to do this show? Or why, are you on the Ultimate Girl Strip? She said, because Andy Cohen called me and asked me to be on it. There you go. Because she had to put it out there that Andy himself called her. So you're trying to tell me Andy's going to call you and say, I'm going to pay you $1 million or over $1 million to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Candy is cool with it. You going to tell him no? Yo, girl. Yeah, okay. Believe that if you want to. Believe that if you want. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying it's Phaedra Parks we're talking about. Phaedra Parks is a master manipulator. She's the queen of let me twist and turn things and, make it look beautiful and make it work in my favor. Yeah. And also nothing that leave her lips I would ever believe. She left that show as a liar. Her exit was disgraceful. But I'm not surprised that people want her back. That's the day and age we're living in, where mess and being nasty and disgusting gets elevated and celebrated. And I always have to jump in to clarify things. I'm not saying that it's not possible to walk away from millions of dollars and choose your happiness. Absolutely possible. Phaedra Parks is not that person, though. She's not there yet. Okay? I don't have to know Phaedra Parks personally to say that with so much conviction. She's not there. There's no way you're booking all of these jobs that would never add up to one season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta paycheck. She would have been right there, okay? Paddling that boat to make sure it doesn't sink. And the only people who are going to be laughing and hating on the ratings are people lacking common sense. I'm sorry. There's no way you are going to expect a show to do better than it did when it first premiered, when the audience is trying to adjust to a new cast. When you only have 2 original peach holders. Milo is new when it comes to holding a peach. Drew is still new. Sheree is coming back, introducing her new storyline, so people have to get adjusted to Sheree all over again. So it's going to take a little bit of time for people to adjust. So of course, and then the pandemic and all of these different things going on, yes, of course, the ratings are going to go up and down. However, I do believe that these ladies can and will absolutely pull it off. And once the audience get adjusted to the new cast and things starts to flow in a beautiful way, the ratings will be fine. That's basically where I am with it. But the magic you created and the excitement you created when something first started, it's not very easy to keep that same momentum and excitement all through. That's all I'm saying. All right. Anyways, I'm wishing all of the ladies well that I talked about in this video. I'm wishing all of you well, and take care. The end of here, my Phaedra loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.